Okay, so last week we talked about the divinity of Jesus, that Jesus was and is God. And this week, Dr. Joe's going to talk to us about the humanity, that Jesus was all God, but all man. And that's a difficult thing to wrap your things around.
It really is. I never had a problem with Jesus being divine. I wasn't raised in the church, but somehow, some way I knew that Jesus was the Son of God. But what I struggled with is that he was truly human, truly human. One of my friends said that many people have the view that Jesus was God in a bod. And I couldn't relate to Jesus. I could worship him, but I couldn't relate to him. Because how do you relate to a human being who's perfect, who knows everything, who can do everything, who's perfect in all he is and does? That's not me. That's not my life.
Right.
And so it's hard to relate to that. But about 20 years ago, I started a journey of studying the humanity of Jesus, not taking away from his divinity, but how human was he really?
Was he truly all human?
Was he truly all human? And I've come to a belief that he was. I mean, he could only be in one place at one time, where God could be anywhere at one time. So he limited himself in that way. But then what about his knowledge? And that's the one thought I want to just have a struggle with today.
Because if you're God, you should be omniscient.
No, yeah, exactly. So, but Mark 13 and Matthew 24, you can take a look at the text. They said, when you coming back? He said, I don't know. He said, only the Father knows. The Son doesn't know. The angels don't know. Nobody knows except God the Father. And I thought, what do you mean, Jesus? You don't know. You're Jesus. You know everything. And then I started realizing maybe he was truly human. Maybe he had a limitation of knowledge, like he had a limitation of being in one place at one time. And that took me on a journey. And that's why I have you think about. So when he asks a question, it's obvious sometimes he's asking a question to teach a lesson or to get people to see things. But could it be there are some times he asks a question because he doesn't know? And would that take away from his divinity? I'd say absolutely not. It shows he was truly human. And the more human Jesus became to me, the more his divinity stood out, and the more in awe of Jesus I've become.
Wow. Well, thank you once again. And we're soaking this in. So God bless you guys, and we'll see you next week.